Falling for David Vickers was bad enough. But I don't want my kids brought up by a mother who lies so often that she doesn't even know what the truth is anymore. You are hurting them, Tina, in more ways than you could ever imagine. Well, I'm not going to stand by and watch it. Not anymore, I'm not.
You're scaring me. What do you mean?
I'm going to take you to court, Tina. And I'm going to sue you for sole custody of our kids.
All right, now, my friend, move on. Come on. There'll be no sleeping in the park. Let's go. All right? Come on.
Excuse me.
What?
You look like a man who appreciates life. You know how important a rose is. You know how to stop and ask
No,
yourself...
you stop. Look, I'm not buying, okay?
Oh, here. Take it. No charge.
Thank you.
You are what you read, you know. And what you believe.
Right. Thanks again.
So what do you believe? Do you know what you want out of life?
That is a very good question.
Oh, I've got lots of those, just like you do. But I've also got someplace to go for answers. I know this great bunch of people. We're meeting tomorrow night. Sometimes we come up with terrific answers. We might surprise you. Come to our meeting and be glad.
Look, I think being glad is really out of the question for me anymore. That's why I'm getting out of this town on the very next bus. Look, here, thank you for the loan.
I don't care how many minutes it takes. Get him. Look, I want that con artist behind bars tonight. Is that clear?
My own private bogey.
Look, I'll authorize the overtime. I want David Vickers. I want him right now. Find him.
Oh, I just love it when you get that look in your eye when you're on the verge of a collar. Arrest me, please. Arrest me, please. Don't even read me my rights.
You're gonna have to take a rain check, honey. We're talking about David Vickers here. I take this all very personally.
Yeah, I guess so.
I haven't been able to think about much else since Cord told us he had him trapped at Landfair. I mean, what the hell is that guy doing back here?
And under Tina's bed, no less. Last I heard that he and Durian were off in Spain, an item. He was a lot safer there.
Yeah, much safer. I wonder what he's thinking about. It's just too bad that there's only one person that might know.
Dorian, right? Yeah, and she wasn't under Tina's bed. No, the way I figure it, she's probably out dancing with some young, hot bullfighter.
Get up, Dorian. This is about your daughter.
What about her? What's happened? Is something wrong? What?
Seems that she's convinced that something dreadful has happened to her mother. And I cannot have her voicing her suspicions all over town.
You wouldn't dare touch her.
Calm down, Dorian. I have absolutely no intention of even going near her. No. You are going to call her. And if you try anything at all, you will be sorry. You will be very, very sorry.
I don't know what you want me to say.
You are going to tell Cassie that you are with David Vickers in Spain. You are going to let her hear how happy you are to be there with him. And you are going to tell her that you have no intention of ever coming back to Landview or anywhere else in this country. And you will stick to the script, Dorian, because whereas I would normally never resort to violence, in this case, I will be happy to make an exception. It's ringing.
Phones do that. Hello? 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 Cassie, it's me.
Mother,
Yes, I'm here.
where are you? What happened? Mother, answer me. Where are you calling from?
Well, believe it or not, Cassie, I'm closer than you might imagine.
Mother?
Cassie,
Mother, what happened? Mother, I thought I just lost you.
yes, you know, the phone, it's just, you know, the phone system here in Spain.
Then you are in Spain.
Yes, but hearing your voice, it makes me feel very close to you.
Well, you can't imagine how worried I've been. How could you be out of touch for so long?
Well, sweetheart, I've been tied up. You know how these things are. Love.
Love.
Yes, love. David Vickers. I can't explain it. We've moved in together. We are living in Spain in bliss. For days on end, weeks. I barely leave the house.
Mother, answer me. Tell me the truth. Does this have something to do with the trial? Victor Lord's murder?
Sweetheart, don't ask.
What about Joey? You say that you're in love with David?
I love David. And I can't explain it. As I said, it's... Well, you know me.
Well, I thought that you really started to care about Joey.
I do. I care about Joey very much. I did. So when you see him, darling, will you please tell him that I am very, very sorry. Now, I'll try and keep in touch, but if I don't come back, I'd better not lie to you, sweetie. There's no if in that sentence, okay? I'm not coming back. I can't.
No, don't say that. Mother, listen to me. I'll stand by you. If they bring you to trial again and they charge you with murder, I'll be there. Just please come home and turn yourself in, please.
I'm sorry, Cassie. I wish that I could, but I can't. I just can't.
Mother, please, I'm begging you.
I have to go now.
No, Mother! Mother, not yet! Mother!
That was very good after a rocky start.
You are a sick, sadistic...
Save the dramatics, Dorian. And for once in your life, do try and think about someone else. Wouldn't you do just about anything to protect your own flesh and blood? I'm no different. I will do anything to protect Victoria.
Well, remember, it's just a rough draft, okay? So go easy. I care about that story.
All the more reason not to go easy. You know, I was kind of hoping to say hello to your mother before I left. How's she doing?
Well, I think she's been up in her room since after dinner.
Oh, really? Well, tell her I asked about her.
Yeah, we'll do.
Kind of late for company, isn't it?
Clint! Oh, hi, Kevin, darling.
Renee?
I know. What am I doing here so late? Well, I just wanted to find out how Vicky was feeling.
Why? What happened? Renee? What happened?
Ben Price gave her a quick checkup at the hospital tonight. We both went over there together, and after the examination, well, I turned around, she was gone, and she is here, isn't she?
Well, I thought she was upstairs, maybe. Checkup.
She's fine, Clint. He gave her a clean bill of health. Clint, Vicki didn't want to upset you, but apparently after the car accident, she had some memory loss, and it distressed her. But not for long. All of her memory has come back, and Ben Price has assured us that she's all right.
Well, maybe she is, and maybe she isn't. I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of this at all.
You're just upset and you're taking it out on me. You're really angry at Blair because she whipped off and married
Wrong,
Bob.
wrong. This is about CJ and Sarah.
I love my children and they love me.
Love isn't enough. They need somebody looking out for them, Tina. They need parents.
Okay, so I haven't been perfect. I know that. But they're my life. I love them. I always put them first.
When? When, Tina? When did you put them first? Did you put them first when David Vickers sat you down and laid out his big plan to rip off the Lord family trust? Did you put them first when you packed them on a plane and took them off to Spain?
Don't blow it out of proportion.
What did you have to offer them at that point, Tina? A life on the run. A whole family of fugitives, right? How romantic. For the biggest crime you committed was taking them away from me, from the father, for God knows how long.
Wouldn't have been long.
Oh, yeah? Well, what was the big plan, Tina? Your long-term plan with David, what was it? Huh? If everything had gone exactly the way that you two had planned it out, when was I going to see my kids again? You two would have been wanted criminals. You know, Tina, there was a time when I thought that you loved these kids more than anything else in the world. No matter how mixed up you were, no matter how easily swayed you were, I thought that I could depend on you to put them first. But you didn't do it this time, Tina. And you didn't do it last time with Kane Rogan. Well, we can't afford for there to be a next time. Not for the kids' sake. I just can't believe in you anymore.
Cord, wait, whoa, please.
Tomorrow morning, I'm starting custody proceedings.
No. Cord, please don't do that. Please don't.
The best idea. We choreographed the bridesmaids, you know, and they're singing River Deep, Mountain High, and we're all shagging down, dancing, and you can just jump in anytime you like to, Commissioner, because this is our wedding that I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, honey.
So how many men are out looking for Vickers?
Look, I know that I should trust him, but that guy has made an idiot out of all of us. Not to mention what he's done to poor Vicky. You know, if things weren't bad enough, she loses her husband. Now she's got this guy hanging around there claiming to be Victor Lord's bastard kid. Bringing up all those feelings about her father and about Dorian. You know, it's a past. That's one thing about the past. Sometimes it just won't stay there, you know? It just keeps coming back. Nora.
Oh, I know. The past just keeps coming back.
You thinking about Hank and RJ?
R.J. Gannon is on the top of my list of things I don't want to talk about. Hey, let's think about something else. Let's get your mind off of your you-know and my mind off of my you-know, and let's think about this. What happens if Hank reopens the Victor Lord murder case against Dorian Lord now? That's entertainment.
Yeah, but Woody, with Ethel Crawford dead?
Well, if he could get Vicky to testify, you know, about what she told you, that Dorian confessed to her, then I think he'd have a shot. But I'll tell you something right now. Dorian Lord goes back on trial. She's going to have to get somebody else to defend her.
But there's a bigger problem, honey. If Hank reopens the case, first, he has to find Dorian.
I didn't know that you hated me this much. Making me say goodbye to my daughter, my only child, like that.
Oh, Dorian, I don't hate you at all. I don't have any feelings about you one way or the other. Cassie was simply becoming a problem. She's been worried about your sudden disappearance, and she's been spreading these suspicions all over town, and I can't have that. However, now all her doubts have been put to rest. And if I have not thanked you properly for your spirit of cooperation, please let me do it now. You have no idea how much I hate loose ends.
I'm so happy to have made your day.
Everything is nice and neat now. Everything is under control for Victoria. That's my job. And everything is in its place, including you.
Just leave me alone.
Your wish, in this case, is my command. How long would you like to be left alone?
You go to hell!
So bitter.
My daughter is in pain. Maybe you can't feel that, but can you at least try to understand it?
I understand how important it is not to have any pain.
Right. That is, after all, part of your job, isn't it? No pain for Her Majesty Victoria.
That's very good. You do understand. Don't worry about your daughter, Cassie. She's very resilient, and she will find her balance again in time. And eventually, she will forget all about you. She'll have to for her own peace of mind. Self-preservation. Meanwhile, you are here for the duration. Accept it.
Well, I guess I was hoping you'd be relieved to hear your mother's voice, know she's all right.
I don't know that, Andrew. There's something strange about it. She didn't make excuses for herself like she always does. No explanations.
Well, what exactly did she say?
That she's in Spain with David and that she's not coming back.
It was exactly what she said in the letters, so you've got to believe that, right?
But, Andrew, she didn't sound convincing. She sounded afraid.
Well, honey, look. Your mother and David are wanted on 2 separate continents. They've got serious charges pending against them. They have every reason to sound afraid.
But she hung up.
Because
suddenly.
She's afraid they're going to trace the phone call.
Maybe.
You got to tell the police this.
If they ask me, I'll tell them the truth. I won't lie about it, but, I can't go to them. God knows, Andrew, my mother isn't perfect, but who is? But I can't turn her in. I love her.
Cassie, listen to me.
Andrew, I'm going to Spain. There's got to be a way. I'll start in Madrid. I'll look for her there. She won't run away from me.
And if by some miracle you did find her, you would lead the police right to her. You know that. Honey, your mother can't come home. She knows that. She comes back here, she's probably going to be convicted of murder. The phone call is her way of confessing. I think she's trying, in a sense, to say goodbye.
You look like a man who appreciates life. You know how important a rose is.
Ah, excuse me.
Oh, wow, it's late. I gotta go.
No, wait. Nobody's looking to bust you for peddling. I need your help.
Really? You feel something missing in your life. You're looking for answers to questions that nobody else can.
I'm looking for him. Somebody's seen him entering the park. Think hard.
Yeah, I think it was him. I saw him. He wouldn't take a rose or talk or anything. Said he was headed for the bus station.
Okay, great. Thanks. Come on, let's go.
Tina, it's David.
David? Oh my God, where are you? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Well, good. What happened? Do you know, I ran home after talking to Todd. Do you know he doesn't know about being in the area yet? But I walked in, you were talking to Cord, and then the next thing I know, you jumped.
Tina, calm down.
Well, where are you? Do you know the police are looking for you? That's not the worst of it either.
No? What?
He's getting a lawyer. He's taking CJ and Sarah away from me. Oh, God, David.
Tina, we won't let it happen.
How?
Just stick to the story. Listen to me very carefully, okay? I'm gonna get on the next bus out of town to New York.
New York?
Yeah, I don't know any better place to get lost. You'll hear from me as soon as it's safe, all right? But Tina, if I get arrested, no matter what, do not come see me, okay?
But I love you.
I love you too.
I don't know how I can stay away from you.
Yes, you do, Tina. Staying away is the only chance you have of keeping CJ and Sarah if Cord is really serious.
Cord is always serious.
Hold on to the plan then, Tina, and sooner or later, I promise you, we will be together. We'll get the money, Tina, and we'll find a place of our own, and we won't have to answer to anybody.
I want to be with you so much.
I want that too. More than anything. But it has to wait. Tina, do not let Cord take your kids. You've got to keep all your attention on that now. Don't let him, you hear me? You stand up to him, Tina.
Don't worry. They're my babies. Nobody takes my babies. And if Cord wants a fight, then a fight is exactly what he's gonna get.
Daddy, why are we going to your house tonight? Yeah, how come you just woke us up to go sleep someplace else? Mommy said it's all right if we stay here.
Hats and gloves, both of you. It's very cold
Good
tonight.
idea. You heard Kim.
I
Zip
want
up.
to sleep in my room, and I want to be with Mommy. Yeah. We're always moving around all the time. And you and Mommy fight all the time. Yeah.
I know. Listen, I know things have been kind of crazy lately. But all that's going to change. I promise you that. It's just going to take a little time, okay?
All right.
All right. Listen, I tell you, it's going to be a whole new world as soon as you guys open your eyes in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Good. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate
Sure,
it.
Mr. Roberts.
Mommy! Mom!
What are you doing? What are you doing up? No, you don't.
Tina, please.
They're not going anywhere. Not a chance. You're not taking my children.
Ben thought that Vicky might have had a minor concussion, that's all. And you know, Clint, that accident could have been much worse.
And Renee, you know exactly why I feel this way. All of a sudden, I find out that Vicky can't remember a whole block of time.
It's Nikki, right? I mean, you heard Mom was blacking out, and you think maybe Nikki Smith is back?
Well, you know, in the past, when your mother has experienced this kind of thing, and God knows she's been under one hell of a lot of stress lately.
Vicky was worried, too, about that, Clint. Just about that. And she called to ask my opinion. But then, her memory returned about everything that happened to her that night after the accident. No gap, she said. And you and I both know there was no sign of Nikki Smith in her behavior, none whatsoever. I was worried about the memory loss, a possible, concussion, and so I involved Ben Price. But you're right, Clint. She's been under a lot of stress. What she needs now is plenty of rest, and it's as simple as that.
Simple. Renee, it isn't that I don't trust Ben Price, but I think I'd like to check on Vicky myself.
Darling, she might be sleeping.
Well, I'll check to see if her light's on. If it isn't, however, she might be reading, so?
Well, I'm getting a little hungry. I'm going to head out to the kitchen. Would anybody like to join me?
Well, I'd like to. Besides, I'm dying to hear about how you like the newspaper business. Heaven knows it's in your blood. Darling, will you give Vicky our best if you see her?
Yeah. Vicky. Kevin said you're upstairs sleeping. What's going on? What are you doing?
Doing?
Yeah. What are you doing in the closet?
I was straightening up, that's all.
Straightening up the closet? At this hour of the night?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? No, actually, I went in to get a sweater, and it was such a mess. I found all these things in there. Unfortunately, I've neglected the house terribly these past few months, and of course, since Joey came back, it's been absolute chaos. Although I'm certainly not complaining. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I'm glad he's back, too. I mean, at least we owe David Vickers that much. You know, breaking the Dorian spell over Joey and luring her off to Spain is some compensation.
Some, yes.
Well, how are you? Still having those headaches?
No. No. Although everyone's keeping an eye on me, and I certainly appreciate that. No, in fact, I'm much, much better, but it's been a very long day. I'm afraid I've got to get some sleep.
How about lunch?
Oh, anytime, you know that.
Tomorrow. I really need to discuss some things with you.
Tomorrow? I think I have something tomorrow. Sorry.
Break it. Change your plans. I really do need to talk to you. It isn't about the banner. It's not banner business. It's kind of personal.
My, it sounds so serious.
I think it is serious. Frankly, I'm really worried about you.
Meanwhile, you are here for the duration. Accept it.
Accept it. No. No, I can't accept it. I can't stay locked up in this room for the rest of my life, this chamber of horrors where Victor used to bring all those little girls for his fun and games. This is all your fault, Victor. You hadn't loved your little girl too much. You hadn't sexually abused her. She wouldn't have shattered into 1,000 pieces her mind. Oh, God. I'm going to go crazy here. There's got to be some way out.
The kids are coming home with me tonight, Tina.
We're sleeping at Daddy's house tonight because he missed us.
Well, believe me, I know what your daddy wants.
But you said it's good to share, right?
Well,
That's what you taught us. Dad, can we go out for pancakes tomorrow? Yeah. Please, please, Mama,
All right,
please.
pancakes sounds
Please.
okay. Yeah, yes, you can. Only if you're back tomorrow by lunch.
All right.
Kim, would you mind,
I'll wait with them in the car.
Thank you.
Bye, Mommy. See you tomorrow.
Okay. You sleep well, okay?
Night, Mom.
You behave, okay?
You too, Mom.
Come on, guys. It was a nasty trick. If I would have said no, I would have looked like the bad guy. How could you have done that? How could you without asking me
You're right, Tina. I should have asked you first. Just like you should have asked me before you packed up the kids and you took them off to Spain. Look, I'm not going to try to limit your access to them. And I will have them here for lunch tomorrow. I promise you that, Tina. But you got to understand something. As long as David Vickers is walking around, those kids are living with me. Because I've absolutely no guarantee that you're not going to pack them up and run off with them again.
I'm going to fight you on this every step of the way.
You do what you got to do, Tina. But you know you have tied your own hands here. You and David both. You have done this yourself. This is a fight you can't win.
What about CJ and Sarah? Do you know what a custody battle will do to them?
Yeah, I know exactly what it's going to do, Tina. It's going to end up hurting all of us. That's probably why I put it off for so long. But in the long run, it'll be worth it.
That's fine. You sue. And I'm going to countersue. Yeah. And I'm going to ask for full custody, too. I'm a mother, and I make my children happy. And the judge is going to see that. He's going to see I don't neglect them.
Thanks to me, they haven't been neglected, Tina. Thanks to Vicky, thanks to Clint, thanks to Kim, thanks to Max and Luna, anyone but you. We have been there for them, Tina. We have given them a home. We have given them plenty of love and attention and understanding. Where have you been? You were in L.A. in jail. Do you remember that? You remember a man by the name of Kane Rogan, Tina? Do I need to remind you that you were convicted of a felony? And now, thanks to your good friend David Vickers, you may end up going back to jail again, Tina, for conspiracy to commit fraud. Every judge in this country would draw only one conclusion. That you are unfit to be the mother of those children. That's who you are, Tina. You better live with it. I've had to live with it. Those kids have had to live with it. Now it's your turn.
You see, Renee said it was a little more than headaches. She said you were having blackouts.
That's true.
Well, your little problem, you know, the old problem?
Oh, no. Actually, I did think it was that at first. That's why I called Renee.
Well, I'm glad you called someone.
But it's absolutely nothing to worry about now. No, because shortly after I talked to Renee, everything came back to me. All the time that I had lost, I remembered everything. Ben Price figured it out. He said that it's the result of a teeny minor little concussion that I must have had in the car accident. And so, I'm fine now. No lasting effects at all. But thank you very much for your concern. Oh, come on, Clint. You're not really still worried about me, are you?
Well, as a matter of fact...
I tell you what. Why don't I cancel my luncheon tomorrow and play hooky with you instead? If the offer is still good.
Good.
Oh.
Good. I'll pick you up here tomorrow around noon.
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
What does?
Hello, Kevin. Renee. Darling, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm exhausted, but I'm fine. And I have to apologize to you for skipping out on you at the hospital. I really was not up to facing Alex. No. Thank you for coming by to check on me.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were. But it's very nice to know that I have such good friends. Good friends. Kevin, I have a lunch date with your father tomorrow, which I am looking forward to. But now, rude or not, I am going to take myself on upstairs because I have got to get some sleep. Oh, Renee, thank you so much. I really am blessed.
Darling, I am so glad that you're feeling all right.
Thank you.
Renee, I'll walk you to your car.
Okay.
Night, Vicky.
Good night, darling.
Kevin?
Okay. Yeah, Dad, I'll check in with you in the morning.
Good night, Vicky.
Good night, you two.
Make that 3. I am white.
Oh, well, I guess we're all on our way up then.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning for breakfast.
Yes, you certainly will, sweetheart.
Good night.
Good night. Damn, Renee. Why did you have to open your big mouth at the Clint of all people? Here's the most difficult one for me to fool. Now I'm going to have to waste endless time calming him down. Victoria, what are we going to do with you?
Vicky.
Tina, what?
Help me. What do I do? What am I gonna do?
So much for that rain, huh?
It's already raining, honey.
Yeah. We should go upstairs and towel off. As a matter of fact, you don't want to catch anything.
Who says I don't want to catch anything?
Well.
I'll give you 3 seconds head start.
Well.
Ready? 3!
No.
Don't answer. Let the...
This better not be anyone from the Landview Police Department.
Nora, it's Andy. Is Bo there?
So much for the power of positive thinking.
Buchanan?
It's Andy. We got an ID on Vickers, so we're heading down to the bus station to get him. You want to come along for all the fun?
You bet. Andy, look, I think I'll just leave that up to you, okay? I'll get my chances with them later.
Wait, are you sure? I thought you didn't want to miss this stuff.
Yeah, I know, but just pick him up, lock him up, and then I'll question him tomorrow.
If I let you out that soon, you better be good. Sure thing, Commissioner. Night.
Yeah, good night, Andy.
That's what I like. Undivided attention.
Yeah.
Where were we?
Toweling off.
Well, then maybe we have to work our way back up to that. Maybe we should go upstairs, take a nice warm shower, dry ourselves off with a very fluffy, plushy, terry cloth, handcuffs.
What?
I could see it in your eyes, Commissioner. You would like to be there arresting David Vickers.
No. You can read me that easily?
I got a deal. Should I go with you? I always do like watching you in action.
Think that's worth putting your coat on?
Well, who knows? Maybe the only exciting thing I get to do today.
Excuse me. Oh, yes, this is the bus to New York.
Do you know if I can...
11:30 on schedule, I'll start it up.
You're the driver.
No, I like dressing like this so I can pretend.
Look, would you mind if I just wait?
Nobody gets on the bus till I take the tickets.
Joey's on his way over. I thought you should probably be the one to tell him about the phone call. I know how hard this is, Cass. Have you thought about what I said before?
Can't really think about anything else.
And?
And I still have this feeling. I don't know, maybe it's all true. I might never see her again, and I might have to live with that. It's not up to me. You know, my mother's in Spain with David, and that's what she wants, and maybe that's what I have to learn to accept.
Tina, you really have to calm down, darling. I mean, I can't help you this way. I don't know what's happened.
Cord. It's Cord. He's going to take CJ and sit her away from me. He's going to take me to court, and he's going to get full custody. Oh, help me.
Tina, just get a hold of yourself. Now, why would Cord do this? What brought this on?
David. He heard David was back, and...
David what? Back? David, isn't he in Spain? Hasn't he run off with Dorian or something?
No. No, he's here. He's here in Lambview.
May I have your attention, please? Non-stop express coach 257 to New York. 257 now boarding, gate 2.
All right, folks, tickets, please.
11:30 bus to New York City, now boarding, gate 2.